Hi, this is Brandon from ThirstGym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the tall kneeling alternating straight arm band lat pull down. This is an awesome exercise for the lats, and I really like this exercise for my swimmers more so than anything else. So what you're gonna need two bands tied to like a chin-up bar, pull-up bar, something like that. And then when they're like that, we're gonna basically have one in each hand. What we're gonna do is go in our tall kneeling position. So both knees are on the ground. Our toes are gonna be dug in. We're gonna have a minor glute squeeze here, so we wanna make sure our hips are over our knees. We don't want our butt back by our ankles. We also don't want to be over hyperextending. We just want to make sure we got a subtle glute squeeze. Should feel my hamstrings a little bit. Toes are dug in. Then what we're going to do with the bands here, I'm going to scoot away just so I got some room. We want the bands kind of in front of us, so like how I was up here. We don't want them way out here to where the bands are going to come out in front of me. We're going to want to scoot back a little bit, so then when I pull them, I have to pull them in and down towards me. Okay, then just like it says, we're going to alternate while we keep our arms straight. So basically I'm going to start with my right arm, pull, left arm, pull, and we're going to go back and forth until I would get the desired number of reps that I've programmed for that particular athlete. But we're just going to go back and forth here until I got me a good lat burn. So why would we alternate? Well, one, a lot of my athletes, if they swim, they're alternating on the way they're going, so we can kind of tap into that specificity just a tad bit more. But also, again, by alternating, that's better general locomotion for our athletes. That way our ribs are moving more naturally as we perform this, rather than coming straight down. We can still do both together. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're trying to add more of the strength piece. Still make sure you're doing your chin-ups, your rows, your pull-downs. Those are all amazing lat exercises for swimmers. But even more so just the alternating piece I like doing in season to be able to keep those ribs relatively free, as I also got chin-ups usually a second day in the training program. So again, this is a little bit on the lower end in terms of how we program it, but what you're going to aim for, depending upon how much the athlete swims, that's probably going to dictate where you're at with your reps a little bit more. So if you got somebody distance-wise, definitely give them some more reps, because we do need to build up that strength endurance a little bit more. Where you got a sprinter, you could definitely make these a little bit heavier, but again, these are an accessory exercise. This isn't the main piece of your training program. So again, don't put all your eggs in just this basket. This is just a different variation to work on the shoulders and the lats for your swimming athletes. You can even use this as a great exercise for baseball, softball, tennis, really any kind of overhead athlete that's having to pull down is probably gonna see benefit from this. But again, I really have just really grown to put this in a lot of my swimming training programs. So you got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks, have a great day.